Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kody's first wife, Meri, has always been his biggest supporter. She was the first one to befriend his fourth wife, Robyn, and even divorced him legally so that he could marry her. Over the years, we have seen Robyn and Meri have a bond that was toxic, but at the same time, they were very dependent on each other. Even after Meri divorced, she remained loyal to them for the longest time. A few months later, she realized that Robyn and Kody just used her. And if you thought that would change her attitude or behavior towards them, then you are mistaken. Meri claims that she took the higher road because she did not badmouth them. Recently, the diva insisted that some things deserve to be kept quiet about. She also spoke about her post-split treatment of both Kody and Robyn. She recently sat for an interview with Grace Lovely and spilled the beans on where the trio stands today. Meri also revealed if she's been attacked by Sister Wives fans on social media for protecting the duo. Meri Brown is back in the dating game and feeling hopeful. While she hasn't revealed who the lucky guy is, rumors have linked her to Brandon Stone after she posted a few cozy selfies. In a recent Instagram video, Meri confirmed she's dating again and shared her old-school views on love. She wants a man who takes initiative, opens doors, pays for dates, and genuinely values her. Meri made it clear on no 50-50 bills and no texting first. She just wants someone who respects her worth. After years with Kody, Meri is finally dating on her own terms. Meri and Robyn were, at one point, very close. They even called each other their best friends, but everything changed after Meri divorced. She felt reluctant to let go of the marriage, but realized it was finally time. The TLC star revealed in a recent live interview with Grace that many of her social media followers had criticized her for trying to protect Robyn and Kody. She explained that she doesn't personally believe that just because she divorced someone, she has to hate them. Meri further added that she doesn't need to spill the tea on them or wash her dirty laundry in public. She doesn't support such things and believes that certain matters in life deserve to stay private and quiet. Meri never spoke out when it came to their polygamous marriage. No matter what happened, she didn't speak much against Kody and Robyn, which probably explains why fans attacked her. Meri explained that she chose to remain quiet about certain things, not to protect them, but out of respect. That's why she decided that even after the divorce, she wouldn't badmouth them in front of the children. She won't wash her dirty laundry in front of the world because she doesn't need to. Sometimes, things just slip out of her mouth in front of the camera, but beyond that, she doesn't feel the need to go public about her personal life. She plans to take lessons from her past and apply them to her future to make it better. For more information, keep an eye on TV season and spoilers. For years, Meri Brown has been one of the most polarizing figures on Sister Wives, but recent revelations have added new layers to her complex role in the fractured Brown family. In the aftermath of her official split from Kody Brown, a decision that was long in the making and, according to many fans, should have happened much sooner, Meri continues to bewilder audiences by defending, or at the very least, justifying her loyalty to both Kody and Robyn Brown. Despite being pushed to the margins of the plural family, being emotionally abandoned by her husband, and watching the sisterhood unravel, Meri still makes public and private gestures of support toward the very people many fans blame for the family's ultimate downfall.
But why?
Why does Meri Brown continue to shield Kody and Robyn, even when it seems to go against her own well-being, self-respect, and the evolving narrative of empowerment that she, Christine, and Janelle are often celebrated for? To understand Meri's continued defense of Kody and Robyn, one must first understand her mindset, her deep-rooted desire for belonging, the spiritual convictions that shaped her life choices, and the complex web of interpersonal dynamics that governed the Brown family for decades. Meri Brown was Kody's first wife, his legal wife for 25 years and spiritual partner for even longer. She was there at the beginning, when the family still held tight to the ideals of fundamentalist Mormon plural marriage. Meri didn't just marry Kody, she helped build the foundation of the Brown family. Her position was unique. She had the legal standing, the historical seniority, and for a long time, the spiritual bond that was supposed to be unbreakable. So, When Kody married his second, third, and fourth wives, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, Meri wasn't just adjusting to sharing her husband, she was negotiating her identity. She had to constantly balance the expectations of being the first wife, while simultaneously navigating new hierarchies that emerged as Kody's affection visibly shifted toward his other wives, particularly Robyn. The breakdown of Meri and Kody's relationship wasn't a sudden collapse, but a slow erosion that played out over many seasons. The emotional abandonment took on a tangible quality. Kody often spoke coldly about Meri, describing their relationship as dead, even implying that he felt repulsed by her at times. It was heartbreaking to witness, especially for fans who remembered the warmth they once shared. Still, Meri stayed. She remained committed to the family unit even after the notorious catfishing scandal, which she acknowledged was a cry for emotional connection. When asked why, Meri repeatedly cited her faith, her commitment to her spiritual covenants, and her belief that families can endure trials and rebuild. But there was more to it than just faith. There was fear of loss, fear of isolation, and the hope, however faint, that things might go back to the way they once were. This context is critical in understanding Meri's continued loyalty to Kody and, most controversially, to Robyn. While Christine and Janelle eventually distanced themselves from Robyn, blaming her for monopolizing Kody's time and manipulating the family structure, Meri often stood by her. In many interviews, Meri spoke kindly of Robyn, referring to her as a close confidant and spiritual sister. Even as fans speculated that Robyn had replaced Meri in Kody's heart and the family dynamic, Meri refused to publicly attack her. This loyalty baffled fans who saw Robyn as the primary beneficiary of Kody's favoritism. She lived in the biggest house, got the most attention, and seemingly had Kody's full emotional commitment. Why wouldn't Meri, of all people, resent that? The answer, perhaps, lies in the emotional bonds Meri clings to. Robyn was the only sister wife who showed her consistent kindness after the catfishing scandal. At a time when Meri felt alienated from the rest of the family, Robyn extended grace. That support, however calculated or genuine, meant something to Meri. She has said in multiple interviews that Robyn showed up for her, something she didn't feel from Christine or even Janelle. While fans may debate the sincerity of Robyn's gestures, to Meri, those moments were lifelines. They gave her a reason to stay, to hope, and to protect. Meri's defense of Kody is equally complex. Even after their split, she has never demonized him in public. She speaks about their relationship in measured terms, acknowledging the pain but rarely assigning full blame. For Meri, Kody isn't just an ex-husband. He's a father to her child, a spiritual companion, and a man she once loved deeply. Despite everything, she still views him through the lens of shared history. That emotional history, paired with her internalized belief in loyalty and endurance, makes it nearly impossible for Meri to vilify Kody. She often says, "He's not perfect, but neither am I." And in those words, you see the essence of Meri's worldview, one rooted in forgiveness, self-blame, and the constant hope for redemption. Another layer to consider is how Meri sees herself in the narrative of sister wives. Unlike Christine and Janelle, who left with a sense of liberation and a clear shift in narrative, empowered, independent, and focused on healing, Meri's departure felt subdued. There was no big celebration, no declaration of freedom. Instead, she released a carefully worded statement, affirming that while she and Kody were no longer in a romantic relationship, she would always be part of the family in some form. This ambiguity, her unwillingness to fully sever emotional and spiritual ties, reinforces why she continues to protect Kody and Robyn. It's not about what they did to her. It's about who she believes she is in relation to them.